Hello and welcome. Today I'm in Burbank, California. I'm in the intersection of Hollywood Way and Magnolia Boulevard, and I'm going to take a look at the Train Shack, which is the model train store that's right down there on Hollywood Way. But before I do that, there's Porto's Bakery, which is right there, which is an institution in these parts. It's a Cuban bakery. They have breads, they have sandwiches, they have cookies, they have pastries, and they have some amazing cakes in there. They're kind of an institution in this area, and they have several locations around here. Let's go to the Train Shack. So this is the Train Shack. They have parking in the back. They are across the street from this arch retro looking Target, and the Porto, where I was earlier and now has a line outside, is right down there. So let's go inside and take a look. We have a little Lionel layout here. So obviously a lot of Lionel stuff. Lionel is probably the most preferred scale here in the US. But then they also have Piko for your model railroading in the garden, as well as LGB. Scenery. Artista accessories. And then here we go, switching to N scale. Got some Kato trams and Japanese EMUs, as well as some Shinkansen, actually a lot of them. There's a Kato TGV from Wigo. And then American stock, Amtrak, Santa Fe, Conrail, and the likes. A full Woodland Scenics display here. Building materials, Piko track, Atlas N scale gauge, landscaping materials, powders, brush, evergreen, construction material, plastruct material, no, N-scale figurines, paints, K&S brass and aluminum tubing, Scenic Accents figurines. Correct. And then here we enter the HO scale.
The wheels are here now.
Soundtrack decoders, ESU decoders, Digitrack decoders.
Okay, yeah, so they're ready anytime you want to come by.
More HO. Walters, Atlas, This store is very well stocked. That was my experience when I was here a while ago.
No, those were included.
Trees, some Faller stuff, some Hickey, Scene Master. More Woodland Scenics, Kato track, Bachmann track, Atlas track, more Piko track. NCE, DCC stuff.
Today or?
Kato.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Chris.
And more HO. Whole selection of Nog figurines as well as pricers. And then they have a Brio Kids corner here. Have to keep the hobby alive with the young next generation. Being in Burbank, obviously there's a worldwide visitor base here, and this little map denotes where people have come from all over the world to visit this store. Lots from Australia, lots from Korea, a whole lot from the Europe map is pretty much overfilled, as well as the US. So as you can see, this is a very well stocked model train shop. Has been here since 1985. And before I put my camera away to go look for some stuff that I need to get for myself, I just want to say to support your local train shop. You may be able to buy something for a couple dollars less online, but they need your support. There's a shrinking base for this out there, and I see it all the time on the forums, and especially on Facebook, where somebody bought something online and then they can't get it to work and they have nowhere to turn to figure out how to get it to work. And if they had just bought it at a store, they can get the support from somebody there who knows. And the other thing I noticed also is that when, especially for me, since I don't have a model train store near me, is that you get kind of, what's the right word? You get desensitized to seeing a selection of locomotives like this. When you go online, maybe you know what you're looking for, and you look at only one thing, and you end up getting it, because that's what you wanted. But you'll miss out on the fact that there is a completely other set available, maybe different numbers, different colors, different variations, different generation, etc. And that's something no matter how many quote-unquote recommendations they may have on their website, you simply can't duplicate by going to a store. They just mentioned that they also take a lot of stuff in, so they have vintage and used materials for sale here as well. They're not mentioned on their website because they can only list new things on their website, but if you give them a call, or better yet stop by, they might have something that you're looking for. So again, this is the Lionel layout. Marklin sign up here. Some of the stuff that came from a collection here are priced very, very reasonably. This is a custom-made Zephyr, kind of a miniaturized Zephyr train. Looks like it is made to order by somebody. N-scale decoders with sound, MRC. Piko decoder over there.
Last year we bought a collection that was over 2,500 HO engines. So
There's a Marklin Z-scale selection
I'm
here.
not sure. Okay.
So they really truly do have just about everything to some degree in this store.
That would be really
They even have some Artitec models here. It has to be pretty rare in the US.
That's a cool building. This is a cool little building.
They have a lot of Kato N-scale stuff. Didn't know that that was that popular.
You can get a standard sheet of plywood 4x8. You can also find 5x9s around. Where you build a table up or whatever you want.
Yeah, we were just gonna try and get a 5x9 or
5x9, if you get to the
8.5 by, or 8.2 by 5 foot. So
Okay.
we were gonna go with, I think the HM1 kit.
I don't know. Okay.
So,
Transformer.
yeah.
Okay. You could also buy that track separately. 670 millimeter, that's the one. But I want to see pictures first. You can send it to the email.
So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go look around, see what I might need,
We have a price in mind as to what you
and until next time,
put that in there.
bye bye.